Frank Warren says that he has sent a drafted contract to Oleksandr Usyk to fight Tyson Fury. If you don't know what a drafted contract means, that means a contract that is just not finalized. But the interesting thing that I seen when reading this article was simply this. They were saying how Oleksandr Usyk needs to sign this contract or whatever immediately because they want to fight in March. Now, this is what I will say. Back when Anthony Joshua was trying to make the fight with Tyson Fury, and guess what? He was facing the same dilemma. They're trying to put a rush job on him and give him a time limit. Now, the Tyson Fury fanatics, of course, sided with Tyson Fury. It was Anthony Joshua. He's scared. He's this, that, and the third. And when all we were saying was, why does he have to put a time limit on it? You're like, oh, because he got to do this and he got to do that, blase split. Anyways, skipping on, here it comes with Oleksandr Usyk, and this will be for Undisputed and everything. Once again, we have a time limit on stuff. And I'm asking why. The heavyweight division is one of the slowest moving divisions. It's so slow, I barely even talk about the heavyweight division anymore because it truthfully only revolves around 3 players. Okay, Usyk, Joshua, and Tyson Fury, and a little bit of Deontay Wilder. Other than that, the heavyweight division doesn't rotate around everybody. It just rotates around these guys. That's why I don't find that fascinating to talk about all the time. That's why most of the time I don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the heavyweight division is hella slow. So what's all this rushing for? You want to fight in March for what? You know what I'm saying? The biggest fights that can be made in the heavyweight boxing division is already lined up to be made. So if you're looking elsewhere, it's pointless because this is where all the money is. This is where the attention is. This is where the fans' attention is. And you know what the fans want. So you're rushing to do what for what? Especially a guy to just say that he just retired and just popped back in the game. What are you rushing for? There's no way for you to go. There's nothing that you can do. You're already looked at as being the top in the sport, so you don't need to fight no more P's and Nettas or nothing like that. The only thing left is the big wigs. So if you're not rushing him so you can make a fight with Joshua or try to make a fight with, well, hell, there's really nobody else for him to fight. I mean, I really don't want to see another Deontay Wilder fight. I do, but after you fight these guys, there's nothing that he needs to rush to. This is everything. This is for the UK. This is for Undisputed. This is to let them do something that's really never been done. Even though Usyk is not, technically a Brit like that, So, but nonetheless, we have this rush job again. Why is it always this rush job? This is the thing with Tyson Fury. Yes, I think Tyson Fury is a great fighter. One of the best moving heavyweights that I have seen. Yes. But he bullshits when it comes to fighting the proper competition that keeps his name up in the highlights with all these accolades. You can't have all these accolades, but you never step down off your throne to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that Tyson Fury knows that we want him to fight Joshua and that we want him to fight Usyk. This is where I think the problem with Usyk lies. Tyson Fury is the type of guy who really don't like fights he can't get up for. And I think one of the main reasons why he fear Oleksandr Usyk, not so much that he can't beat him or he don't think, he'll do a good job in the ring. That fight does not excite him. And Tyson Fury fights the best with his back against the wall when his chips are down and nobody believes in him. That's when Tyson Fury pulls out his best performance and pulls out the best him. Okay? When everything's going good and everything's on his side, he doesn't do well. Look at the Otto Wilder fight. He doesn't do well because he needs a fight that he can get up for where he can feel the heat or the danger. He doesn't feel it with Oleksandr Usyk because Oleksandr Usyk is not really the guy he wants to fight because Tyson Fury is really chasing the money while telling y'all he's really about these fights, but it's all about the money for Tyson Fury. And being that Oleksandr Usyk is from where he's from and he doesn't speak English, he doesn't fancy Oleksandr Usyk. He said this on interviews plenty of time. So it's going to be hard for Tyson Fury to get up for a fight that he really doesn't want. And therefore, that will introduce a crack to a loss. And Tyson Fury knows that. Tyson Fury needs to feel the heat. Okay, even though Oleksandr Usyk is a great fighter, it's not the fight that he's fancy, and it's not why he's still in boxing. He's not still in boxing to fight the Oleksandr Usyks. Tyson Fury is here for the big money, period. That's the only reason why he's here. Okay? So it's hard to try to pull him into a fight that boxing fans want to see versus the fight he want to make, which will line his pockets. Those two things don't line up. Okay? And if he think he going to get more money by stretching it out, that's what he's going to do. That's why he gave Anthony Joshua a time limit. That's why he's giving Usyk a time limit. Hell, give Wilder a time limit. Give some of these other people a time limit. I've never seen this rush job with anybody else, except when it comes to those fights that really prove that he is what he is. And he can really earn those compliments and those accolades. Stuff like this happens. That's my thoughts on this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.